unique position gives you, as you said, incredible insights into the way that things are likely to go. So what's the future looking like with the current economic and geopolitical crisis?
Well, I wish I could predict the future, but obviously I can't. But look, I have to say that when you look at the economic fundamentals right now, let's break it into two. One is the local part and one is the international part. Although, the international segment would have obviously an impact on the Mauritian economy as well. But I think we've started seeing a slowdown of inflation across, the globe. The US and Europe hiked interest rates quite quickly last year, and we've come to levels that we haven't seen in a long time, thinking that, it would have a major impact in terms of a world recession and all of that. We haven't seen it, okay? But luckily, inflation has started to slow down, and now there's a lot of talk about interest rates actually starting to come off. Now, interest rates starting to come off would mean that, there should be a resurgence in activity on the equity markets, okay, which would be good for the world economy as well. It could also mean that more flows go into emerging markets. This is where, places like Mauritius or Africa should start benefiting from that, because investors will look for higher yields and better returns, and that is when they go into emerging markets. On the Mauritian side, I have to say that, again, here, from the latest figures that we've seen, inflation is starting to come off. Tourism figures are excellent, okay, better than pre-COVID also, to some extent. You just look at the hotels, it's impossible to get, a room in a hotel right now. So all this is very comforting. Also, when I look at inflows of foreign currency, I have to say that, it's all very, very positive. But obviously, we are never, we live in a very dynamic world, right? And markets is all about dynamism and it's about change. So anything can happen at any point in time. We need to be vigilant. But at the same time, I think it's all very comforting to see that it's looking positive.
It's looking positive.